That's Esau today, so-called white man today. Cannot follow righteous instruction. Only wicked and ungodly things is he capable of doing, man. Because that was put within his spirit to do.
Casting his words behind him.
Exactly.
It says, for the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. That's why you got faggots and lesbians running rampant. Wickedness is on the high level now. Higher frequency. Yeah, sexual.
Wait a minute. The scriptures say, if the wicked be multiplied, transgression increasing, man. So you continue to let the white man rule, these other nations rule, it's gonna get so out of control, man. So the Most High is putting a stop to this shit, all right, to restore righteousness in the earth, all right, for the nation of Israel only, all right, because the other nations, they were built to be our slaves. It just so happens we broke the laws of the Most High, so he had to reprimand us as a good father with his son. All right, and we are the children of the Most High, the Israelites. So that's all that it is.
And therefore, the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly.
Yeah, so in the past, they did wicked things, man. And the Most High overthrew that kingdom. That's why the Lord, okay, and the Most High, through the prophets, okay, and disciples always reference to Sodom and Gomorrah in the days of Noah. Because we're living in them same, these people think that they got these free wandering spirits, do as thou wilt, you know? But that's because they're not subjecting themselves to the Most High. And these other nations, they can't do it. It's not built within their spirit to do them things, but wickedness and abominable things. But the Most High, like I said, is getting ready to put an end to all that.
The Lord have cast down the thrones of proud princes.
The Most High had cast down, destroyed, man. The throne of proud princes. And that's America's slogan, man. Especially within their military, man. Okay, the brave, the proud, the few, all that bullshit. Okay? But we just read, pride is gonna lead you to destruction. Alright? Pride is when one goeth away from his maker. So there's nothing good that comes from pride. Scriptures go as far to say that pride wasn't even meant for man.
And planted the lowly in their place. The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth.
And pride, what does it do? It overthrows your judgment, man. Alright? That's what pride does. It overthrows proper and correct judgment. Esau don't got proper and correct judgment. That's why he's got pride. He does everything ass backwards. He's Satan.
He took some of them away and destroyed them and have made them memorial to cease from the earth.
And that's what's going to happen to America. America's memorial is going to cease from the earth.
They're the pride of the Chaldeans.
So, all right, just like no one's boasting about how great Sodom and Gomorrah was, all right, or how great the days of Noah were, all right, or how great the Egyptian empire was, all right. That's the way it's going to be when America's destroyed. No one's going to be talking, oh, America was that great kingdom we used to live in. All right?
Yeah, it says it's going to be despicable and contemptible.
Exactly. And it's going to be a memorial of what happens when you let wicked people rule the earth. All right?
Yeah.
And when you don't follow the laws, because the Most High is really doing it for our sake, man. Well, for his sake, but for his people's sake also. All right? To show us what it's like to be righteous and what it's like to be unrighteous. All right? This is what you get when you're unrighteous. Okay? You put on the bottom of the totem pole the heathen nations that were supposed to be your slaves and your servants and wait on you hand and foot. Now you're waiting on them. You got to work with them. They dictate to you what you can and cannot do, and you're supposed to be on top. All right?
example of those that should live ungodly. It says, pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. They that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him in honorable plants. Oh shit. Oh man.
So that's that fruit worthy of repentance, which is only to Israelites and the elect out of Israel. Who said that? He said that what? Who love him. And how do you love him? You obey, you submit yourself unto the Lord. Following the laws, statutes, and commandments, getting yourself right. Making yourself holy and acceptable unto the Lord until you come out and teach. Because no matter what you do on this in America, your main duty is to learn these scriptures, to teach these scriptures, to wake up the elect. That's what it's about. And in the process, Lord willing, receive your lot, which will be salvation.
They that regard not the law are a dishonorable seed.
Exactly. Those that, read that again.
They that regard not the law.
That don't follow it. Oh, that's the old time. Oh, that don't apply no more. Come up with every ridiculous doctrine. Okay? To try and basically make it seem like you don't need to follow the law. Read.
Or a dishonorable seed.
Or dishonorable seed, man. A vessel not fit for use. Meant for death rather than life.
They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed.
And really, that's so we're put in subjection, man. When you see a wicked brother, man, get that judgment that's been coming to him, or been waiting, and then it takes place, man, that puts the elect in line, right? That puts you in the right state of mind, man. Oh, that could happen to me if I don't do what's required. All right, so that puts you in the right state of mind.
They that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed.
And deceivable. All right? And out of the nation of Israel, look at the ones that sold out. They ain't doing nothing for their people but exploiting them. Okay? Teaching them the philosophies of Esau to narrow it down. That's all that they're doing. Right?
They say the evil workers shall wax worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Exactly. So all these sellout niggas, all they're doing is what the white man wants them to do anyway, which is to deceive their people for bullshit ass paper that ain't gonna be able to redeem them in the time of their trouble. Now ain't that a bitch? For the 2/3 it is, yeah. And we don't feel sorry, all right? Their lot was chosen, all right? And the elect's lot is chosen.
Proverbs 11 verse 9. And hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor.
Yeah, destroy Israel. What they're doing is destroying other Israelites. All right? Talking about, yeah, take, you know, fuck with another man's bitch, smoke weed, do this, do that. They're destroying the nation, man. Esau's already doing a good job of that, and then you're contributing with your bullshit. All right, and you're gonna have to answer for that. Israel's blood is now on your hands. Okay? Because you ain't teaching your people the right thing, and the right thing is to rehearse these acts. Okay, rehearse the judgments. Excuse me, the commandments of the Lord, and be a true leader. Be a man of the Lord, not be a man that Esau wants you to be, which is everything opposite from the Most High. So the Most High is going to destroy you, simple and plain.
But through knowledge shall the just be delivered.
Yep, through knowledge shall the just be delivered. So you got to teach them the truth. All right? So you got to teach them the truth. And the only way you do that is what? Lose your life. In other words, you submit yourself to the Most High. You don't submit yourself to Satan. You don't sell out to the so-called white man. All right? Buy into his trap. All right? Because And it's rare that it happens. But you know, once Israel makes that deal with the so-called white man, sells the soul to Satan, and realizes, man, this is terrible. They can't venture from what they want, from what Satan wants you to do, because they'll kill your ass, which is what you deserve anyway. So either way, you're gonna get your judgment. You're gonna be put to death, and the Most High is gonna make an example out of you for the chosen, for the elect, whom the Most High preserved. It was a good precept.
Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death.
Yeah, read it again.
Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
So this should be the scripture that prevents the demonic thoughts that, yeah, I should get a degree so I can make more money and take care of my family. In this truth, you don't got a family but those that are doing the will and the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. A regular nigga in the world, he don't give a fuck about you. He'll stab you right in the back. Most High said a good friend is that which will lay his life down, man. That's the spirit that we come in.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
Righteousness delivers from death. That's why the scriptures say that this word is going to be our stability. Not the fucking white man's riches, not them fucking tracks, not them fucking beats, not them fucking movies, not your fucking woman, not your job, your car, nothing, none of that. All this, nigga, I'm getting mine, is gonna fucking come to an end.
I'm young and I'm getting, I ain't got no worries.
Yeah, what you do, you got a terrible, scriptures say it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. What do you think the Most High is gonna do to you, man? You're gonna be first up to get the chip if you don't already got it. You're gonna be the first ones up in the concentration camps getting tortured.
Izzy and Lil Wayne, Beyonce, you're gonna be the first in line to get that chip.
Exactly.
You know? Are you gonna be getting yours then?
Yeah, exactly. That chip. Because you're already bending over for the so-called white man now. Alright? Fucking demons. That's why, hey, that's why 2/3 gotta go. Alright? Simple and plain. Everybody gets upset because we're against those that are wicked. The wicked ain't just Esau. Okay? You do wicked acts and you go against the Most High, you gotta be destroyed.
These other nations, they can't go with the Most High. They're automatically against the Most High.
Exactly.
We're always against them.
We on that VIP list, man. They can't get anything to the club.
Yeah, this exactly. This thing's about faith, patience, endurance.
I got a couple precepts here. It's Proverbs 11:28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. St. Luke chapter 6, verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation.
Yeah, so you received yours in America, all right? Or what you thought was the right thing. You received yours, all right?
That's it.
Read.
Read it on. It says, woe unto you that are full.
But the beginning of that, read from the top.
Verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich.
But woe. The very first opening of that precept is woe, which is death, destruction. All right? Or in some cases, war. So woe unto you that what?
Woe unto you that are rich. For ye have received your consolation.
Yeah, you received your consolation. You sold out to Satan. You got your money, you got your car, you got these nasty, filthy fucking bitches, but really you didn't get nowhere. Why? Because America's still going to be destroyed. Your ass is still going to be put to death. Your woman's going to be ours if the Lord puts it in our spirit to save her nasty ass.